Hello, it's Sonia here with The Pretty Stitch. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I'm so happy to have you here. Today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday I feature a stitch of the week. So today's stitch, it's stitch pattern, and I'm going to call it the trees stitch pattern because to me it looks like trees. So to do this stitch pattern, I am using my H hook or 5mm hook, and I am going to be using worsted weight yarn, or number 4, and I don't know what kind of yarn this is. It's some old acrylic yarn that I've had in my stash for a while. And you can certainly use whatever hook size you have and yarn type that you have. I just recommend not using like fuzzy or furry yarn. So we are going to get started with this stitch pattern. So to do this stitch pattern, what you're going to need to do is chain a multiple of 20 plus 5. So I'm going to be chaining 45 because a multiple of 20 times 2 is 40, and then adding 5 is 45. So I'm going to chain 45. Alright, so we have our 45 chains. So this one is a little bit longer than I normally do. So I would recommend this stitch pattern would probably be good. I think it would make a really cute like Christmas type blanket, or you could use it for a shawl or a scarf, a wrap. So I think that's what this project would be best suited for. But certainly, you know, get creative and use it for whatever you want to. Okay, so let's get started on row 1, and this is your setup row. So what we're going to do is work a double crochet in the 4th chain from our hook, and then our skipped chain 3 will count as a stitch. So 1, 2, 3, there's number 4, and however you like to work in a chain, feel free to do that. So I'm working my double crochet. So there we are. So we actually have 2 double crochets here. So now we're going to chain 4. So after we've chained 4, we're going to skip 4 stitches on or 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and work a single crochet in the next chain. And then we need to chain 4 again. And we're going to skip 4 chains again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The next chain, we will be working 3 double crochet in this next chain. So we're just going to pop 3 in that same chain. Oops, we're splitting up there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to repeat what we just did. We're going to chain 4 again. And we're going to skip 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet in the next one. And chain 4. And we're going to skip 4 chains and then work 3 double crochet in the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And working our 3 double crochet. So even though it's a long chain, it does work up pretty quickly because you're skipping chains. You're not working in each and every one. And we're back to repeating, chaining 4. Skipping 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then single crochet in the next one, chain 4. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and work 3 double crochet in the next chain. So it's alternating the single crochet and the 3 double crochet. And then we have the chain 4s in between. Chain 4 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet. So we're chaining 4 and we'll skip 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we are at the end of our chain. So when you get to the end of your chain, you're just going to work a double crochet in the last 2. And then row 1 will be complete. So that didn't take too long to do that. So you can see here, got our single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, 3 double crochet, single crochet, 3 double crochet all the way across. So now we're going to get ready for row 2. So for row 2, we're going to chain 3 and turn. And this chain 3 will count as a stitch. And then in our next, so this is our first stitch. So now we're going to work in this next one. We are going to put 2 double crochet in that double crochet stitch. So we're increasing a little bit. So there is our 2 double crochet in that same stitch. So now we have the 3 double crochets here on the end. And now we're going to chain 3. So we have chain 3. So now we are going to single crochet on top of this single crochet. And we're going to chain 3 again. And we've come to our 3 double crochet. So we are going to work 2 double crochet in this first one. And then in the middle double crochet, we're just putting 1 double crochet in. And then the next one, we're going to pop in 2. So for future rows, if you just remember when you come to this section of the stitch pattern, your 2 end stitches will always have 2 double crochets in it. And then your middle ones will just have 1 stitch in each. So now we're going to chain 3 again. And pop a single crochet right on top of that one and chain 3. We're at our double crochet section, putting in 2 because this is an end one, so we're going to put 2 double crochet in there, and then we have our middle one, just 1. And now we're back to the end one there. We're going to put 2 double crochet in there. So it's a pretty simple stitch pattern. It just creates a neat, they look like little trees. That's why I call it trees. Okay, so now we're going to chain 3. And we will single crochet on top of that guy. And chain 3 again. And now we're back to our double crochets. Whoops, gotta twist them, like, what is wrong here? Don't want to work on the bottom of the chain, that's weird. Or that's not right. I mean, sometimes you do work on the bottom of the chain. So I'm putting my 2 double crochets in here. But it would be weird for this pattern. Whoops. Oh my word. We were going along so swimmingly and now it's all downhill. Alright, so we got our 2 double crochet in there. Double crochet in the middle. And then 2 double crochet on the end guy here. And we'll chain 3 and single crochet on top of here and chain 3 again. And now we're at our end here. So what we're going to do is this guy here, we're going to put 2 double crochet in there because we want it to look like the other end. And now we need to work on top of this chain 3 because it does count as a stitch. So just popping in a double crochet on top of there, and then row 2 is complete. So now we will get ready to work row 3. So you will chain 3 and you will turn your work. So there we go. And now we're going to double crochet in this guy here, just 1 double crochet, and now we are going to put 2 double crochet in this one because we are slowly increasing on the ends as well, just like we do in the middle section ones. Alright, so now we are going to chain 2, and we are going to double crochet now on top of the single crochet. And an easy way to remember too what chain, because we started off with the 4, we went to 3, now we're at 2. So we're chaining 2 again, and now we're back to this section. So as I said before, your end double crochet stitches will always have 2 in them, and then your middle guys are just going to have the 1 double crochet in each. So we have the 2 in that one, and then we're just going to put 1 double crochet on top of the next ones, the next 3, and then we'll come to the end one and pop in the 2. And now we're at the end guy, and we're going to put the 2 in there. So you can see. And now we're going to chain 2 and double crochet on top of the single crochet. And chain 2. And we're back to our double crochet section, so 2 double crochet on this end guy. So now we are going to double crochet in the next 3 until we get to the last one of this section here. And now we can put in our 2 double crochet here. We're getting close to the end of the row. Chain 2 and double crochet on top of this single crochet. And chain 2 again, and then double crochet, 2 double crochet here, and then 1 double crochet in the next 3, and now we're going to put our 2 double crochet in there. And we're going to chain 2, finish up this row, and double crochet on top of that guy. Chain 2. So now we're at the end here. We're going to put 2 double crochet in this one, and then just 1 double crochet in the last 2 stitches in each of those. Alright, so now we have row 3 complete, and we'll get ready to work row 4. Okay, so for row 4 we're going to chain 3 and turn, just like we've been doing. And now we are going to work 1 double crochet in the next 2, and then in this one right here we're going to work 2 double crochet. So it's like half of these guys here. And we never work in this first stitch because the chain 3 does count as a stitch. You don't want to increase there, because then your pattern, your ends won't be straight and one will start to slant. So we're going to work our 2 double crochet in that last one there. So now we chained 2 for this row, for the previous row. So for this one, now we're chaining 1. And we're actually not working in here at all. We're going to skip this section and go right to our double crochet section. So we're going to work 2 double crochet in the end here, and then just work even until we get to the last double crochet of this section. And now you'll be able to see the trees to start to pop out. So now I'm at the end here. I'm going to work 2 double crochet. And we're going to chain 1, skip this whole section, and work our 2 double crochet. So I'm going to continue this across. It's a pretty straightforward, easy row here. So the ends of here, you will work your 2 double crochet, then work even. You're going to chain 1, skip this entire section, and then just keep going across. Alright, so here is row 4 completed. So as you can see, our trees, I feel like these guys are like upside down fir trees, and then these are trees with the leaves have fallen off. Alright, so let's get ready for row 5. So row 5, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And we are going to single crochet right in this same stitch right here. And now we are going to chain 4. So I've chained 4. We are going to skip all of these double crochet, and then in this chain 1 space here, we're going to work 3 double crochet. So it's kind of like the first row, but we're not working in a chain. So now we're going to chain 4 again. And we're going to skip 4 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in this one right here, which is our middle double crochet of this section, we're going to work a single crochet and chain 4. And now we're back to our chain 1 space and working the 3 double crochet in there. And we're going to chain 4 again. So we've chained 4, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet in the next. So I'm going to keep going across. So the next thing I do would be chaining 4, working my 3 double crochet, chain 4 again, skip 4, working the single crochet, chain 4. So I'm going to meet you back at the end of this row and I'll show you how to finish it off. Okay, so I am at the end of row 5 here. So I have my 3 double crochet in the chain 1. So now I need to chain 4. And to finish off this row, we're going to skip these 4 double crochet and just work a single crochet right on top of that chain 3 to complete row 5. So as you can see, it's kind of similar to what we did on row 1. So now we're going to get ready for row 6. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. We will single crochet in this first single crochet. And now we're going to chain 3. We're going to build our trees again. So we're chaining 3, and as before, we started with 4, 3, and then I'm sure you'll understand 2, and then 1. So we have our chain 3. So now we are working 2 double crochet in this section here on the ends. So we're building up our nice fluffy fir trees. And we're going to work 1 double crochet in the middle and then work 2 double crochet on here. So just like before, the double crochet on the ends will have 2 in it, and then the ones in the center will just be working even, just working 1. So now we're going to chain 3, and you will work a single crochet right on top of the previous single crochet and chaining 3 again. And now we're back to our double crochet section, so popping in the 2 double crochet on the ends, and then we'll have the 1 in the center and then the 2 on the other ends. So there's that one. And then 2 double crochet. So we'll chain 3 and work our single crochet in the center, or in that single crochet. So I'm going to continue across this row, so I'll chain 3, work my 2 double crochets on the end, 1 in the middle, chain 3, single crochet in the middle, and then I will meet you back at the end of this row and I'll show you how to finish it off. Okay, so I'm almost done the end of this row. So to finish off this row, after we've worked our 2 double crochet on the end there, we're going to chain 3 and single crochet on top of that single crochet. So now we are going to get ready for row 7. So we are getting close to the end of the stitch pattern. It is definitely a longer one. So for row 7, you're going to chain 5 and turn. So this chain 5 is going to consist of a double crochet and a chain 2. So you just want to remember that. Just tuck it in the back of your mind. And now we are going to work 2 double crochet in the next double crochet here. And we're going to work even until we get to this end one here, and then we'll work 2 in there. Okay, so now we worked chain 3 previous row, so now we work chain 2. And on top of that single crochet, we are going to work our double crochet. We're building up our tree. We're growing the tree. And then we're going to chain 2. And working the 2 double crochet on this end here. So I'm going to continue across this row. So you'll work your 2 double crochet, work even, and then this last one, work 2 double crochet, chain 2, double crochet here, chain 2, and then just keep repeating, and then I will meet you back at the end of this row and I'll show you how to finish off that row, or this row. Okay, so I'm at the end of my row. So to finish this off, we're going to chain 2 and then work a double crochet right on top of that single crochet to finish off this row. And then row 7 is complete. Okay, so we have 2 more rows to go after row 7 here. So to begin row 8, we are going to chain 5 and turn. And this chain 5 is going to consist of a triple crochet and a chain 1 space. So now we are going to work 2 double crochet on the end here, like we've been doing, of our fir trees. I'm going to call them fir trees because fir trees are usually fuller. And then the other trees are trees where the leaves have fallen off. So we're just working 1 double crochet in each of these guys. And now I'm at my end one here, and we are going to work 2 double crochet in that one there. And now we will chain 1 and work the 2 double crochet in this one here, and then you're going to work even until you get to your end double crochet of this next tree, and you'll work the 2 here. So I'm going to continue across this row, so I'm going to work even, and then this one I'll work 2, chain 1, 2 double crochet here, work even, 2 double crochet here, chain 1. So I will continue across and then I'll meet you back at the end of the row to show you how to finish it off. Alright, so I'm at the end of row 8. So how to finish row 8 is we are going to chain 1 and work a triple crochet, so I've yarned over twice on top of the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3 right there. And then row 8 will be complete, and we have 1 more row for this stitch pattern for our trees. So now here's row 8 here. So the beginning of the chain 5 mimics the chain 1 triple crochet stitch at the end of row 8. So now we're going to get ready to start row 9. So what you're going to want to do is chain 3 and turn. So now we're going to work a double crochet right in this same stitch right here. We're splitting. I need to put this yarn to bed, I think. It's kind of outgrown its usefulness. I've used it so many times. Okay, so we've double crocheted in that triple crochet, so now we're going to chain 4. And we're going to skip 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then single crochet in that next stitch in this center part of our, I'm calling it like a fir tree there. And we're going to chain 4 again. And now we're going to work 3 double crochet in this chain 1 space. And we're going to chain 4 again. And skip 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then single crochet in that center. So you're going to continue this across. So we're chaining 4, then you're going to work your 3 double crochet in the chain 1 space, and we'll do that to the end, and then I'll show you how to finish up row 9. Okay, so I am at the end of row 9, so I have my chain 4. So to finish off this row, we are going to work on top of this triple crochet. So you're going to count 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have the chain 1 space there. So, and then on top of the chain 4, you are going to work 2 double crochet, and then row 9 will be complete. Okay, so now we have completed our stitch pattern here. So to continue with this, what you would do is you would just repeat rows 2 through 9 for however many rows that you would want. And I'm going to work a couple more rows so that you can see it, you know, in a larger capacity there. So I will meet you back. All right, so you can see I've did some more rows here. So you can see this looks like the trees without the leaves, and then we have the fir trees next to it. So if you want to do the stitch pattern, then maybe you might want to end on row 8 here instead of row 9, because row 9 just gets you set up, you know, for the continuation of the pattern. But I think you could incorporate this. This would be a really cute blanket, a shawl pattern, a wrap, or a scarf. You could definitely get creative with this guy here. So I hope you enjoyed this stitch of the week, and I thank you so much for watching.